Thanks for joining us today. My name is Abigail, and I'm with RepClear. Welcome to our short video series that covers topics on credentialing and how to navigate the mess. Today, we are going to talk about credentialing turbulence and rep efficiency. Time is money, and credentialing is a time drain on your reps. On average, credentialing requires about 5 hours per month of your reps' time to maintain the accounts they have. When you add a credentialing group because of a territory change or a hospital changes credentialing vendors, that requires significantly more time for a new account setup. You may be asking, why are there so many credentialing groups? At any given time, there are 10 to 12 credentialing groups. These groups were developed to support the hospitals and their credentialing needs. With these 10 to 12 credentialing groups, each rep is managing on average of 3 to 4 of these credentialing vendors. The reason is because it's the hospitals that choose which credentialing group they want to use. So as an example, in a given territory, 5 hospitals in the same general area may have 3 different credentialing vendors. Hospitals must have credentialing in place. They implement credentialing as a requirement for Joint Commission, other regulatory groups, and in some cases, their insurance company. Credentialing shows that they, the hospital, are protecting patients, patient information, and have adequate disease control. Think about it. There are a lot of sick people in a hospital, so it makes sense you don't want to expose them to more illness. Hospitals really can't control visitors except to have them wear a mask if they have a cough. But typically, a visitor visits one hospital where their loved one or friend are staying. Compare that to a rep that visits multiple hospitals in a given day or week and goes to multiple departments within the facility. Now imagine the rep that is going to multiple hospitals has something contagious, like the flu, COVID, or worse, the measles. This means the patients who are already sick are now potentially fighting off something else. And that added disease burden is being carried to multiple hospitals. The need for credentialing makes sense if you think about it. The hard part of credentialing is the fragmentation in the industry. Each hospital chooses which credentialing group they want to partner with to support credentialing of outside reps, clinical trainers, service personnel, really anyone from the company that needs to access the hospital. Each of those credentialing groups have different requirements, and each hospital has additional requirements specific to their network or location. These requirements are on top of the individual policies that are released at any time by any hospital. For the rep, this equals they now need to manage and organize multiple logins for the different credentialing platforms, multiple hospitals' requirements, and multiple policies. That's where RepClear comes in. We provide the operational infrastructure to organize and coordinate what is needed to maintain credentialing. On a monthly basis, RepClear reviews all credentialing accounts for each rep. The reps receive an email from us with a list of items that are due or coming due soon. We also keep the reps informed of when renewals for the credentialing platforms are approaching, so if their territory changed, we can make adjustments. That allows the reps to plan their time to complete any outstanding items. For example, there's nothing more frustrating for a rep that scheduled a doctor's visit to get the flu shot, and 2 weeks later, their annual TB test is now due. That means a second trip to complete the new TB test requirement. When your reps see a larger picture and understand what is needed, they can be more efficient in completing the required tasks. Credentialing is a requirement for accessing hospitals. Your reps need to meet with their hospital customers. RepClear makes it as easy and clear as possible, providing that operational infrastructure. Give us a call. We're here to help.